Here's the third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
For San Francisco, the third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ground ball, left side. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Turner now. This one in the air, center field. Scott under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mookie now.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground, 2-ball. Over to Albies. And that's 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground to the left. Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down. Victor Scott now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside, ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Liberator back to work. That one missed. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And there's a
Nope,
ball.
ball.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. No score here in the second. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Patrick Bailey.
This to third, Riley. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Riley stands at second with no outs. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside,
That's
just
a ball.
missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with
Full
2
count.
strikes here. I love it.
To third. Knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that misses. Ball 1. That one hit to right. Yastrzemski hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the
0-1.
pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that.
Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Liberator measures 6 feet 4 inches. 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
0-1.
And the pitch. And it's even up.
No, that's it.
And that's in there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So up next, Wilmer Flores. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
Batting none.
Runner
The
on
center
at first
fielder,
with one
Jung
gone.
Hoo
And
Lee.
now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Tyler
Third
Fitzgerald, the
baseman,
next
Tyler
Giant to hit. Reached on an
Fitzgerald.
infield single his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Fitzgerald on at second with 2 down. Swings here and blasts one left field. And off the base of the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. That one ripped. Yastrzemski makes the grab, 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Witt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Scott in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And
sends it to Flores, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. On to the fourth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, 1 now. That one missing inside. And that drops in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Scott on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Patrick Bailey digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
This to center field. Scott on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
And there's a base hit to left. And a good start to the inning. Here comes Austin Riley. Doubled his first time.
Number 60, Hayden Birdsong.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
It's 0-1.
Albies on at first. Nobody out. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. And misses inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Albies makes the turn at second. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, one out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Yastrzemski, long run, squeezes it. Runner tags and will move up to third. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1.
Pasquantino.
Two outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2. Count's full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's now a two-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike
Liberator back to work. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. And ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Trey Turner with a chance now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around third. One runs in. Fitzgerald rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3. So runner at second, 2 down. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. Tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. And Mookie takes. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And up next for the Giants, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 8-1. Base is empty with 2 away. So the Royals bring on a new arm, James McArthur.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And that one popped in the air, left field. Blanco. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now at the plate, Victor Scott. Nabs it, 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
A changeup missing. And 1-1. In for a strike. Good slider.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The batter.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a strike. MacArthur goes 6 feet 7 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next one is off the plate. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground to third. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So up next, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2.
The center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first offering is not close. Up the middle, Albies whips it to first. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Austin Riley.
Baseman, Austin.
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Profar climbs in on that left side. He's 2 for 2. Top of the zone for a called strike. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
There's a swing and a drive. Lee makes his way towards it. And there's one down. So a man aboard. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And that one is inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
In there at the knees. And the count even 1-1. That one missed. 2-1. In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generous.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. The run comes in from second. Now a relay to third. The tag out. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And now
That's
it's even
inside.
up.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Number 7. Shortstop, Trey.
Man at first. Here's Trey Turner. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Fitzgerald leads off second with nobody out. Out to short. Witt fires across the diamond, out on a bang play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Strike.
And there's a ball. That one down the line. And foul ball. Ripped to right. And there's 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game.
Schwarber.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Finish him.
Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And that's down and away.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field, way back there. Blanco going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Turner. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. The batter now, Victor Scott.
Now
1 for 3.
Number 71, Tyler.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on.
No balls.
Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
2 strikes.
And that one hammered. And it's off the wall, but foul. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first. Safe. And the batter
Now
will be Fernando
right
Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
That one fouled off. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed.
No, that missed. That's
a
the
good
ball.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Altuve hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
batter,
instead of
number
staying
1,
closed.
second
If he does
baseman,
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Scott, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. They take the force out, inning over. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. MacArthur back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Slider got him for strike 3. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
Now pitching for the
Yohan
Royals.
Duran comes on now.
Number 59.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one the other way. Snags it for the 2nd out. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Well struck, right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Flores now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Austin Riley.
Baseman, Austin Riley.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him.
For the
He looks
Royals,
locked in.
the
That ball was
designated
drilled,
hitter,
106
Jarrett
off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that
Ball.
tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Ground ball to first, could be two. There's one. How about that double play? 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Salvador Perez. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 75, Camilo.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
Ball one there.
That's in.
That's to third. Fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Blanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. And it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. First offering and it just misses. Duran, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And that ball is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 9-3. Trey Turner at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's two away. Here's Mookie Betts.
Up next to the Giants,
he's already homered here in this one.
Betts.
Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good.
Now pitching
Angel Serpa gets the call from the pen.
61.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's outside. And that is ball one.
1-1.
Just missed. Ball. On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That's out to center field. Lee on the move. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Scott. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout. 9-3 your final.